Past the Kiwi House of Oturahanga and the glowworms of Waitomo Caves, it's dense bush and farmland all the way down to the Tasman Sea. Lots of places, in other words, for Tom Phillips to hide away with his 3 kids. Inspector Will Loughran says police are now going door to door in Marokopa and Kiritehere.
Any areas they may have been where it looks like there's been a camp set up, food left behind, as well as things like bike trails or areas that actually people may have been that appear really unusual or off the beaten track. We want to hear about all of that. We want to hear about any animals that could be missing, such as sheep, etc., that they're missing from their farm. As well, we're looking for any key little bits of information that may be that little piece in the puzzle we need.
Police are still on the hunt for 4 bikes connected to the case: a Honda 50cc motocross bike, black Suzuki 200cc Trojan, Honda XR 200cc and a Honda 2008 4-Trax quad. But Inspector Loughran stops short of saying these vehicles are stolen.
That's as part of the investigation. We're working through how Tom may have come into possession of those bikes.
Tom Phillips is wanted for breaching a family court order and wasting police resources. And while police have been speaking with associates of Mr. Phillips, along with friends and family, Inspector Loughran suggests some people may know more than they're letting on.
We will urge those people to do the right thing. It's been going on for 19 months, but it's still not too late to come in and see us and do the right thing and bring the children home safe.
Here in Marokopa, locals aren't too sure what's going on with Tom Phillips, but they're also not too concerned about the safety of his kids, saying the last time they went missing, almost 2 years ago, they came out of the bush happy and healthy. Now, while some believe that Tom Phillips should come forward and put an end to all this, they say as long as the kids are okay, they're not worried. Barbara Davey knows the family and feels for Tom Phillips' parents, but she firmly believes the kids are safe.
If they catch him, well, they catch him. If they don't, well, as long as he's looking after those kids, that's the main thing.
Stan Vickery, a relative of Mr. Phillips, agrees with police that he's been getting help to stay hidden. He's lived in Marokopa since 1973 and finds it hard to believe anyone could stay out in the bush for so long.
You can't live in the bloody bush all through the bloody winter. They're in a bloody house somewhere. Being bloody cold.
Over the hill in Kiritehere, locals say the police presence has ramped up since last week, although not nearly as much as the first time Mr. Phillips went missing. When his Toyota Hilux was found down on the beach not far from her home 2 years ago, Nora Hopokia found herself in the middle of a major search operation.
The first day when the Kawhia police came to me, there was about 25 across the bridge. But by the time the rest caught up with them, there would have been about 50 and 2 fire brigade trucks. Yeah. Oh, it was monotonous. It was hectic.
Only after the search was called off, and about 20 days after going missing, did Mr. Phillips finally emerge from the bush with his kids. Nora says he came around to apologise for causing a fuss. But his eldest, Jayda, was excited to share what they'd been getting up to in the bush and what they'd been eating.
She mentioned the watercress and smoked eels, and her father did this and cooked bread and, just something that we probably normally do at home. And that's what they were used to and that's what they were having in the bush.
Nora says Mr. Phillips told her he hadn't realised there was a search out for him as he wasn't in the search area. But after wearing a makeshift disguise to Bunnings last week and evading a roadblock, there's little doubt this time that he's well aware of the manhunt in his name. With this in mind, Nora's got a message for him.
I wish you'd come back, Tom, and come back and be with the family again and sort of make the people's mind at ease, because there's a lot of people that are looking for you and hoping everything is well with your children.
The search continues.